en la esquina opuesta. En the blue corner, vestido de los colores panameños rojo, azul y blanco. He steps in wearing the colors of Panama, red, white and blue. A un peso oficial de 122 libras, weighing in at an official 122 pounds. A nivel profesional, mantiene un récord de 25 victorias, con 2 derrotas y 18 de sus victorias por medio de knockout. As a professional, he has 25 victories with only 2 losses and 18 of his victories coming by way of knockout. El actual campeón peso super gallo de la AMB. He is the defending WBA Super Bantamweight Champion of the World. De Colón, Panamá, Celestino Pelenchín Caballero.
Fighting out of the blue corner, wearing white with red and blue, official weight 125 1/2 pounds. A perfect professional record consisting of 17 fights, 17 victories, including 12 knockouts, from Kalimantan, Indonesia, the undefeated Daud Chino Yordan.
One second.
Ya, Mitra Ajiba Arena, petinju Indonesia asal Sukadana, Kalimantan Barat Daud Yordan duel menghadapi mantan juara dunia kelas super bantam versi IBF asal Panama. Laga ini untuk memperebutkan gelar juara di kelas bulu versi WBA interim yang berlangsung di Florida, Amerika Serikat pada 11 April 2010 yang lalu. Di ronde yang pertama, Daud Yordan terlihat cenderung bermain menunggu dan mencari celah untuk melancarkan serangan balik, terutama dengan pukulan strike dan juga hook kiri. Sementara Caballero bermain lebih terbuka, memberikan kesempatan bagi Daud Yordan untuk melancarkan serangan.
Fighters, as you see, known in some fights to walk opponents down, has been known in some other fights to box and move, can fight in different styles.
Most of the general boxing people that I've talked to pretty much doesn't give.
Meskipun Daud Yordan berhasil melancarkan beberapa pukulan yang cukup telak, namun Caballero mampu bertahan hingga ronde pertama berakhir. Secara keseluruhan, ronde pertama menjadi ajang saling mengamati antara kedua petinju. Daud mencoba memanfaatkan keterbukaan Caballero untuk melancarkan serangan balasan.
What I do like Caballero,
extremely relaxed in there. Sometimes looks more like he's dancing than fighting. He began boxing literally as a starving teenager, had dollars to fight at an arena next door, went next door, put himself into consideration, wound up earning $5 and bought food for his family that day.
Di ronde kedua, lagi-lagi jab-jab kiri dari Caballero ini sering mengganggu serangan Daud Yordan. Banyak sekali pukulan-pukulan yang dilancarkan oleh petinju asal Panama tersebut. Namun Daud Yordan pun juga sempat membalasnya walau tak sebanyak pukulan yang dilepaskan oleh lawan.
And it was a little bit of a consolation prize for him. The original intention of Floyd Mayweather Sr. And he had that discussion, but decided that Mayweather Sr. was simply too busy with too many fighters.
really busy. And when you get too close to him, he has this way of smothering you with his left shot. But Caballero is a very busy fighter. He jabs enough to make you take your hands up. He doesn't really have much authority on the jab. And then he whacks you with the right hand after he makes you take your elbow up.
Nah, begitu sangat mengejutkan. Di 10 detik akhir ronde kedua ini, ketika Daud Yordan melepaskan pukulan kanan keras, namun luput dan disambutnya oleh pukulan uppercut, akhirnya Daud Yordan pun terjatuh dan mendapatkan hitungan dari sang wasit. Setelah itu juga dibarengi oleh lonceng berbunyi akhir ronde kedua. Di ronde yang ketiga, Daud Yordan ini sempat mendaratkan pukulan lurusnya yang mendarat di bagian dagu Caballero. Namun kemudian Caballero ini merangkulnya.
Well, that's a good point, right? He's a very busy fighter. A lot of guys, as they get older, they become more on the defense. But
Daud Yordan terus mendekat lawan dan melayangkan pukulan, namun Caballero pun juga memberikan perlawanan dengan pukulan-pukulan kerasnya. Baku hantam pun terjadi di ronde ini hingga bel ronde ketiga berakhir.
Well, that's a good point, right? He's a very busy fighter.
To duck back from a Yordan right handle on 10-8 for Caballero. Obviously the logical score after the knockdown at the end of the round. Now Caballero's back to his body punching.
Structure, very, very busy, and loads up, then relaxes, then he loads up and relaxes.
He is hammering the left side of Yordan's ribcage with the right hand. And of course, if Yordan tries to get away from that, he runs the risk of putting the right side of his body in danger, and that's even worse because of the presence of the liver on the right side of your body. If you're absolutely going to have to take a body shot, you'd rather take it on the right side.
Yes, but you know, and then he changes up. He'll start throwing short punches up inside too for a tall guy.
Good left hook by Yordan.
Hingga di ronde yang keempat, Daud Yordan terlihat masih sulit untuk mendaratkan pukulan telak. Mengingat sang lawan juga lebih jangkung dan selalu aktif melepaskan pukulan-pukulan jab. Banyak sekali pukulan-pukulan Caballero yang didaratkan ke arah Daud Yordan.
He is getting ripped to the body. I mean, I've seldom seen a fighter in the first 4 rounds take as many body shots as Caballero has landed on Yordan.
Jual beli pukulan pun terus diperagakan oleh kedua petinju hingga di ronde yang ketujuh.
To take control of the fight.
No, Yordan is fighting very tough. He's doing everything I think the best that he can. He punches call in which.
Di ronde yang ke-8 ini berulang kali petinju asal Panama terus membongkar pertahanan Daud Yordan dengan mendaratkan sejumlah pukulan ke arah rusuk dan juga jab-jab yang terus mengganggu double cover Daud Yordan. Namun petinju dari Sukadana tersebut juga sempat mendaratkan pukulan kirinya ke arah wajah lawan dengan telak.
Over the course of 12 rounds.
And that pretty much describes this fight because even though Caballero is landing on,
and he died that night. Now, I'm not saying that it could happen here.
No, but he's been taking so many beatings like that too. That was his style.
He was a veteran who had taken that kind of beating. Yes. That's correct. Good point.
Nah, pada ronde yang ke-9 kedua petinju ini masih terus berbalas pukul. Terlalu banyak sudah pukulan-pukulan yang didaratkan oleh petinju asal Panama tersebut. Namun Daud Yordan juga terus berupaya, tak henti-hentinya dengan coba terus mendekat lawan.
Larry Hazard often suggests to order.
I honestly have to tell you, if somebody from this state commission were to step up and do something that intelligent, I'd fall off my chair.
Bahkan di antara ronde ke-9 dan ke-10, dokter juga sempat menanyakan apakah Daud masih mampu meneruskan pertarungan. Ya, fight. Daud ini membuktikan bahwa dia adalah petarung yang sejati dengan pantang menyerah. Sekalipun sudah tertinggal angka yang cukup jauh, namun dia masih sanggup untuk melanjutkan laga. Kemudian di ronde yang ke-11, Daud Yordan terus dengan sekuat kemampuannya merengsek masuk. Namun petinju Panama tersebut juga masih dengan mudahnya menghindari serangan-serangan Daud Yordan dan juga mendaratkan sejumlah pukulan.
Well, you have to talk about something when you see the same thing for 12 rounds. Moments ago, he literally turned to the photographers on the ring apron and laughed.
But this is his job. His job is to hurt the other guy.
How relaxed the Panamanian fighter is.
Yes, he field punches and rolls.
Tibalah kemudian di ronde yang terakhir, di saat dengan leluasanya Caballero ini menghujami pukulan. Namun di saat itu pula, Dia hampir terjatuh terpeleset dan itu dimanfaatkan oleh Daud Yordan dengan mendaratkan sejumlah pukulan.
Caballero was off balance for a moment. That has the crowd tremendously excited. Brings a big burst of energy from Yordan.
No, he was up to it. He's just so relaxed right now. And that's what he's doing, leaning like that. Very hard to get a good clean punch if he's leaning back in that position.
Getting his legs back.
Yep.
Got him now. Now he's going to punish Yordan for what he did. This is the competitive fury you talked about, Emmanuel.
Yep, he's not going to let him dominate.
He was momentarily out of control of the fight, and now he will punish Yordan for that.
Instead of saying, out my head, I can just coast and rip through the fight, he's going to come back and try to punish him now.
Namun kendati demikian, setelah laga usai, Daud Yordan ini akhirnya harus mengakui keunggulan lawannya dari Panama yang menang angka mutlak. Banyaknya jumlah pukulan tersebut dapat terlihat dari nilai ketiga juri yang berada di bawah ring. Mereka dengan memberi skor 120-107, 119-108, dan 118-108 untuk Celestino Caballero.
Celestino Pelichin Caballero.